Namaskaram. I am Dr. Anita Shanmuganathan, a senior disciple of the Dhananjayans and a member of staff at Bharata Kalanjali. I had the opportunity to teach and work with Varishka Pathar from the time that she came to Chennai, maybe about 10-15 years ago. When she came into Chennai to study Bharatanatyam, she stayed in my parents' home, and I remember very clearly that from that time she was very focused on learning the art form. She has over the years been very dedicated in learning the nuances of the art form from our teachers, the Dhananjayans, and she had the objective of opening a school of the same kind in South Africa, and she did so with a lot of success. I have had the opportunity to work with her since last year in a project when I came in as a member of the ICCR, and what really she has learned is to look beyond Bharatanatyam as a performance. She's inculcated the values of instilled by our gurus, and she has carried forth teaching a number of students the very same discipline, the devotion, and the dedication. Last year, in her first Arangetram of her student, I was the chief guest, and what I noticed was the sincerity and the passion with which she taught the student, and also when she spoke, she was almost in tears, really asking for all the students to have a glimpse of that blissful joy that she has experienced as a performer. She has experienced the impact of body symbolism, and as a teacher, she has understood the interplay of the communicative, expressive aspect of the dance, and also the discerning. She has developed a discerning ability as to what is best suited for a student. And recently, during the December festival, when she came to Chennai, she wanted all her students to experience movement, the joy of performing. Varishka Pathar is one of those very few teachers that we have who puts her students' interests ahead of her own. I have to cite this, that when she came last year during the December season, she did not take any classes, nor did she wish to perform, although she had many opportunities to do so, because she wanted to be with the students, to talk to them, and to give them an experience of the cultural events that take place in Chennai. I find that a very rare quality in her, her passion for dance, for dancing, her the discipline and the dedication with which she does every single thing related to the art. One other aspect that really joins us together is to look at the infinite possibilities that the art form offers to us. And the coming year, we wish to perform, we wish to present two projects. One is on Shaivism, particularly the Panchabhuta Linga Kshetras in Tamil Nadu, and to look at the possibility of performing along with South African dancers to Rabindranath Tagore's poetry inculcating the values of Mahatma Gandhi. What, as performers, we have the opportunity to read a lot of literature, and as we have it in the NaatyaArcharyas, there's nothing that is beyond the purview of the art form. Taking that point forward, we are looking at exploring different ways of understanding South African culture as it is in their dances, and try and integrate the two art forms.
Anandanartana Ganapatim Bhavaye गणपतिं भावये परमानन्दनर्दन गणपतिं भावये चिदानन्दनर्दन गणपतिं भावये परमानन्दनर्दन गणपतिं भावये चिदाकारमूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्दन गणपतिं भावये आनन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस निलीयमानम् आनन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस निलीयमानम् तन्त्रेलय समवित गन्धर्व सारणवरानुदीयमानम् तन्त्रेलय समवित गन्धर्व सारणवरानुदीयमानम् दीनजनमन्दारमनुपम दिव्यकळेबरसोपायमानम् दीनजनमन्दारमनुपम दिव्यकळेबरसोपायमानम् भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तसम्मानम् भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं पामगमारि सदा सरिसा कटजनकुदिमितकिटधलं कुतकधीमितधीमितता ताचैयता तां तणं तदिता तकधणं तणं तदितै तां तणं तदिता तकधणं तणं तदितै तां तणं तदितणं तणं तरि 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 दिमि 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 किट 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 जन 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 दिवि पदनुतं पदसरसिजं मगपमनिप मरगदनिभं मदकरिमुखं प्रणवनिनदम् अहितं मनकं शुभदं परमं कनकाभरणम् एकदन्तं तद्दित्तकतजं कनकधरिदित्तकजनं कनकधरिधकजनं कनकधरिता तद्दित्तकजनो कनकधरिदित्तकजनं कनकधरिधकजनं कनकधरिता गणपति भावये चिदाकारमूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्दन गणपति भावये सानन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस निलीयमानम् सानन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस दीनजनमन्दारमनुपम दिव्यकळेबरसोपायमानम् दीनजनमन्दारमनुपम दिव्यकळेबरसोपायमानम् भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं भासमानम् असमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं पामगमारि सदा सरिसा जनपुरिनि तकित धनं पुटकतो
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
My name is Dhananjayan,
I'm Shanta Dhanajayan.
the founders of Bharata Kalanjali, Chennai. Verushka Mudali came to Bharata Kalanjali as a ICCR scholarship student, Government of India's undertaking. And we found Verushka one of the best ICCR scholars we ever had, who has utilized her scholarship money as well as scholarship period maximum possible. One of the very rare qualities we find in students coming from abroad. She was totally a committed and dedicated, disciplined student who imbibed maximum possible during the short period. First 2 years she learned from us. At that time, she never wasted a single minute. People used to wonder how this South African Indian girl has so much of interest and potential to learn this great art of Bharata. During her study period here with us in Bharata Kalanjali, Chennai, she learned all the nuances of Bharatanatyam systematically, and then she was deeply interested in learning the theoretical aspect of this classical dance, and also she devoted herself to learn Carnatic music, which is an integral part of Bharatanatyam. She used to work a lot, very hard-working child.
And also, I think she had a great opportunity to take part along with us in some of our productions. So thus, she made use of all her talent and was able to go forward with her training, not just to learn but to perform. So that was a great added advantage for her, I think.
And she took advantage of that. That's the greatness about her.
And she did very well. She performed very well, and that has given a lot of impetus for her to continue in the same way.
Unlike many ICCR scholarship students, When she went back, she really took interest in propagating our Bharatiya Samskriti and Bharatiya Natya, that is Bharatiya, India's classical dance, and started her own academy, Natya Ananda, and we were there to conduct her first performance.
The
Arangetram there, and we conducted it with a great aplomb.
Oh, yes.
And she created a great awareness about classical setup, classical performance, without diluting the
Standard.
For the sake of popularity, she has not mixed the so-called popular dancers or anything like that, and she stick to her discipline, and that is the beauty about Verushka's approach to Indian classical dance, and we appreciate very much. And now I have seen some of her own work, which she did as a new productions with very creative inputs, combining some of the other classical dance styles of India. She has produced a couple of very beautiful theatrical productions. Now she's come out with another production.
I think so.
And I hope that will be also a hit with the South African connoisseur audience. Now I'm very happy to know that Verushka Kamendran, through her academy, Natya Ananda, is trying to produce a new production called Sadhana, the realization of truth. It's a very beautiful title as well as the beautiful concept. Through Bharatanatyam, the classical style, she's producing it to project the classical Bharatanatyam in its truest form and bring the South African audience into a beautiful classical fold. In the process, Verushka is taking help from one of our senior most disciples, Anita Shanmuganathan, and also a couple of our musicians are also being engaged. One greatness about Verushka, I should say, that she's trying to engage the local, South African musicians also, so that they will also get training, experience, participating with the musicians from here. It's a very beautiful thought and very beautiful gesture on the part of Verushka. And as we always say, this is our Natya is very, very unique in its concept and practice. It is physical, mental, and spiritual. There are three-dimensional aspects in classical Bharatanatyam. Whereas when you say dance, it's just a common parlance, everything could be a dance, but it may not touch your heart. But through Bharatanatyam performance, it may go into your heart. As we always say, art brings hearts together. That is the motto of Natya Ananda of Verushka. So she can bring everybody together, be friendly. Like in scriptures we say, Sahana bhavatu, Sahano bhunattu, Saha viryam karavavahai, Tejasvina tamastu ma vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is the essence of our Natya, to bring peace to the world. Let us eat together, work together, let us not have any enmity towards each other. Let us sharpen our intelligence, work together so that we can all coexist with very happy and camaraderie spirit. This is the message we get across through our classical Bharatanatyam. So that is what Verushka is doing, and we would like to wish Verushka and her dedicated band of workers all the best, all success, and our blessings to her institution which is really doing a remarkable human service to promote the ancient Indian art and culture and taking the heritage forward.
Yes.
Isn't
Wish
it?
her all the best. Namaste.
Both of us wish Verushka all the best, and our blessings are always with you, and we pray for the success of your endeavors.
Namaste. I am Shanta Dhanajayan, Verushka's Bharatanatyam Guru.
Verushka is very, her personality is also very good and she.
Another important thing is to appreciate Kamendran. Being a supportive husband who's encouraging
Absolutely.
all her endeavors. I think that's a very important factor.
Very important is supporting
And
her.
she's got a very beautiful child now. So as a close-knit family, they're doing very well. And her parents have been also very encouraging.
One great thing about her is she's not compromising on anything. The quality of performance as well as quality of teaching. We have seen in her own students whom she had sent, who brought them here. That was a great thing.
Yeah,
because
she had brought a whole lot of group of students.
Here.
Periodically she brings them and gives them an opportunity to learn and to see the performances.
And also be
here.
with us,
Yes.
her own teachers.
To experience the same that she got.
That's a very great. One great thing about Verushka is she wants to give her students also the same kind of benefit.
Yes, the same benefit that she got.
She brings her students to Chennai and allow them to be with us, learn from us, and also
experience the environment and
She's
see
a very,
the performances
very
here.
good quality in a teacher.
Yes.
Because she wants to give the best to her students also. And she doesn't compromise. We have seen the students here whom she brought here. We have seen they're all keeping up a good standard.
Absolutely.
Which we are very, very proud of.
Very proud.
Yes, absolutely.